Hey guys, so like I said, I'm going to be doing haunted places in North Carolina now because I live here. Anyways, so surprisingly enough, there's a lot of haunted places here. Sorry Michael couldn't join me again for this video because he's out with friends and we got really busy on Tuesday. We actually kind of had a scare about the baby. Thought I was having a miscarriage, which I wasn't. Thank the Lord. Just kind of, well, okay. I only had one symptom, which was extreme pain, like in the stomach area, and like it was really weird because you're going to experience pain. It comes with the growing and the birthing of the baby. But, yeah, we had kind of a little scare there because it's supposed to go away. Like, the pain's supposed to be sharp and, like, small and it goes away quickly, but it wasn't going away, so. And his parents have been giving me the wrong pain pills. So I can't take any more pain pills until we can get Tylenol. So that can also kill the baby. So we were definitely scared. But everything worked out. I'm not hurting anymore. But so Michael's not here. But my dog is. He's on the floor. He's sleeping. Roscoe, look at the camera, buddy. Oh, he's so cute. I love my dog. Anyways. I love you. Anyways, let's get right to it. The first one, speaking of dogs, the demon dog. This is located in Valley Cruz, North Carolina. I don't know where. It's not even Valley. I don't know how to pronounce it. I guess it's Valley. I don't know. Anyways, I don't know where that is, but okay. Supposedly, if you go by an old cemetery at the very edge of town, if you drive past it, supposedly a demon dog will leap out from behind the headstones and start chasing you. The creepy thing is, no matter what speed you're going, the dog can keep up with you. People who have seen it say that the demon dog looks like this large black dog with red glowing eyes and yellow teeth. And supposedly the legend goes, these two men were driving through the town of Valley Cruz, which means Valley of the Cross, because apparently there are two rivers that like intersect and make a cross. Anyway, so two men, and the cemetery is located along Highway 194 that goes by the town. And apparently, these two men were driving down the highway when they passed by the cemetery. This large beast jumps out. And, you know, they swerve, try not to hit it, but they wound up hitting it. So they stopped to see what they hit, and they looked back, and it was a dog. But it wasn't like a normal dog. It was like super big, large, black dog with glowing eyes and yellow teeth. So, you know, they're just like, let's get the hell out of here. So they start driving at like 80 miles an hour. So it goes. And the dog starts chasing them, and the dog is keeping up with them. Well, they cross the river that goes back into the town. And apparently the dog cannot cross the bridge because the two rivers that make the cross So that's how the legend goes. There have been many sightings. There are a few videos on YouTube about the dog. Supposedly this is near Boone, North Carolina. So it couldn't be that hard to find. Maybe Michael and I will go and drive there at midnight on a full moon or something. I don't know. Maybe that will go well. And we'll get chased by a demon. The other one is Paint Rock. This is located in Hot Springs, North Carolina. Paint Rock is located on the Appalachian Trail. And supposedly, the legend goes, men went camping there, and they heard singing. So they were drawn by the singing to the water's edge by Paint Rock, the pool or whatever. And they glimpsed a beautiful Cherokee woman in the water. They were compelled to reach out for her by some unknown creature, pulled them into the water, and drowned them. Now no one goes near there because they're afraid they're going to drown too. It's a little bit north. Hot Springs is a little bit north of Asheville and south of the Tennessee border. The French Broad River cuts through the town. It obviously has hot springs, which is what draws people to the town. 2 hotels were built on the edge of the hot springs, and both of them burned to the ground. The first one burned to the ground in the mid-1800s, but it was built in like 1837, so it burned down in like the 1850s, I'm assuming. The other one burned to the ground in 1920, which was built in 1886. Supposedly the town is haunted by a bunch of Cherokee ghosts. There have been a lot of sightings of different types of Cherokees being seen around the town, and especially, well, the women, especially near Paint Rock and everything. So, that's it for today. It wasn't that entertaining, I'm sorry. I mean, hey, I could probably go to both of those places and videotape it. I'm sure there's a lot of YouTube videos. I also have this book, which is North Carolina Ghosts and Legends. And I was thinking maybe after I finish the list that I already have compiled, that I'll probably go through this book and probably read through the stories and talk about the legends and everything. Some of them are kind of creepy, to be honest. Some of them kind of creep me out. But, you know, North Carolina is a beautiful place. I don't like it as much as South Carolina, but, you know, I might just be a little bit biased because I've always lived in Greenville. But to move up here, it's actually only like an hour and a half away from Greenville. So it's not that hard to like go see people if I need to. And actually, I might be going to see my dad on Friday, hopefully, so I can pick up my wedding dress. I'm using my mom's. For those of you who don't know, my mom passed away 2 years ago, in June. So, yeah, so it's gonna mean, I think it means a lot to both of us for me to wear the dress and everything, so I'm excited about wearing it, but I also need to see if it needs to be altered to fit me, so that's why I'm getting it now, see if it needs to be altered. So, y'all have a good rest of your week, and I will talk to you later.